Okay, I was trying to finish this last night and ended up being a lot more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. But Unit 23, important unit. So basically starting off with, I think this is a prefix more so. I don't know why just plural affix of inne, and it kind of has three uses. One, you can put it in front of the word man, and then when you ask a question using inne man, it'll be asking about like multiple people, or multiple things. Like here, it's being used and it's asking about what are the other provinces around Addis Ababa. If you say ke inne and then whatever the word is, it means including. And I think there's an example right here. Kene lejochu meta, like he came with his children. Because it's saying kene lejochu, it's like including his children. He came, and it's kind of like saying he came with these people. Kind of like the ka, blank word and then God thing, which means with. And then in it, in front of a name of a person or their title, you're then referring to the person and the group related to them, which is kind of weird to explain. Like Enato, so this is like the na, prefix. Ato is Mr., so that's a title. Kebeda Suk, so it's Mr. Kebeda and his associates shop, the store of Mr. Kebeda and his associates. I don't know where exactly they have that example. I don't know where I took that from. Yeah, oh yeah, Enato, yeah, Kebede Suk, right? And then Enato Kebede Metu. So Mr. Kebede, and then they came like Mr. Kebede and his group, like they all came together. Um, and these are kind of the examples. So Enaman Metu, like who are the people that like came? Oh, I guess I didn't. It doesn't need to be capitalized here. Who are the people who came? I'll say on this side actually. Enamant Aukale, like who are the people that you know? NZ is these, and then Soyosh, so people, so these people. Enaman Nacho, like who are they? Who are these people? Wede Nato, so towards. Wede is like towards, and Na Ato is like the example up here of Ena with a prefix to a title of Mr. So towards and then Lemma, Mr. Lemma and his associates' house. Let's go. Let's go to Lemma's place. So this is like the Lemma's, like his family, I'm guessing. Yanato. So again, Inato. So and now with the Mr. title, Kebede Hotel. So like Kebede and his associates hotel. Izi Yiganya, like here it will be found. The whole of Mr. Kebede and his associates is found here. Um, I guess I'll just finish off. Yeah, because I actually think this is a good example also. Ato Kebede, so Mr. Kebede, but no in Ke'ene bet esu bet esebu. So that's kind of like what I was trying to say up here. So the preposition ke with the affix ena means including. So Mr. Kebede with Betesebu is his family. Betesebu's family. U makes it the family or his family. In this case, we know it's talking about his family. Wedi Addis Gatama, so towards the I guess new city, he went. So with his family, he went to the North City. Mr. Kebede went to Addis Gatama with his family. Tamarawi, I think this is the student. Ka'ene Gwendinya Woch. So again, the Ka'ene is including, and Gwendinya Wochu is his friends. Izimeta, so like he came here with his friends. The student came here with his friends. So, I'm gonna be probably using my nose to explain things. I think there's a better job of this mess, but just to like, I'm gonna skim read it and make sure that everything was mentioned. Prefix to the question word man indicate more referring to more than one thing, right? That's what I said up here. So the same after yeah, if you right. I mean, this is kind of like, I don't know. To me, I just knew the words before. I didn't know this is why, but like if you say y'all is enanta, so but anta is you. If you put ene anta, you get you all. Isu is he. Ene is enesu is they. Is like ye is. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Okay, I think I messed up this one. So maybe over here is better. But like ye is this and the z is these. But this one doesn't really like look as clean as just throwing in front of the other ones. Preposition ke means including, right? And I showed that example. And then in there with prefix to the names of the titles, what I was trying to show earlier. So I think that should be that one. This part I kind of skipped over, but these are some pretty common question words. But I think they go into more detail about it here. So there's a lot of these. It's just like, actually, let's see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Okay. Anyway, I guess we're starting with Man, which means who. It sometimes means what apparently, but I normally just kind of interpret it as who. Um, so you can have actually let me go over here. So the direct object for man is manin. So you know that like the object who is receiving the action, or maybe well, basically the object of the sentence will have manin. Ineman is how you kind of refer to multiple people. But if you have manman, when you ask this with a question, it basically means the same as ineman, but you're kind of emphasizing that you want an enumerated answer, um, which is kind of explained uh, down here. Like manman question is a complete enumeration of persons or things referred to in the question. So like, when you ask manman, like ineman and manman are both referring to multiple things or people. But when you say manman, you want the answer to be the list of all those things or people that are involved. Um, yeah, and there'll be examples down here that will hopefully show that. So yeah, I think that's basically it. Otherwise, you can just kind of do all the, like lemane gera. So like, who did you talk to? Where mante. So I guess like to whom are you, like you will go, like whose place are you going to? Selemente asebale, like what are you thinking about? Oh yeah, I was trying to say this. I should have mentioned this a little bit earlier, but a lot of these like question words can be used with prefixes like le, were, sele, and de, and that's gonna keep happening. No, most of them are pretty intuitive, as you'll see, but this one I don't really understand. Like this I prefix one, I forget where that one's from to be honest, and I couldn't find it. But I just wanted to record this because I was supposed to record this yesterday. So anyway, continuing. Endeman yene geral. So like how, like will you tell them or something, or oh no, who is he speaking, like yeah, Endeman is like who, yene geral, who is he talking like. So this one's kind of hard. But yeah, come on Sema, like who does he sound like? Oh no, who did you hear from? Sorry, I'm thinking of this. Who did you hear from? Kaman God Meta, like who did you come with? Or he come with, actually some Meta is like he. Let me slow down a little bit because I'm trying to do these fast. Beman Makina Hedde. So like he went with whose car, like whose car did he go with? Yaman Ferestefa. So whose horse did he lose? Whose horse was lost? Kaman Befit Omeneber. Um, with whom was he standing with before? Who were you standing in front of? Oh, interesting. Kaman Befit Kome. Wow. Who were you standing? Wow. Okay, interesting. Kaman Bohala Gebba. Um, who did you come in after? Who did you go in after? Yeah, okay. Iman Beit Hede. We went like to whose house did you go to? Yeah, and then Iski Iman Ketamat Hedalle. Up to which city you will go? Like what town you go to, right? Um, Ineman is the plural form. So you know you're talking about like a bunch of people. Like Izzy Soyo Chaman Nacho, like who are these people? Yeah, okay. Ineman. And it can be replaced by Manman. And again you get the answer list. Actually I don't know if any of these use that Ineman. Interesting. Was it used up here? Yeah, up here Ineman was used. Okay, fair. So Inizi Soyoch Manman Nacho, and the answer is gonna be Inizi Soyoch, Mr. Kebeda, Mr. Lemana, Mr. Johannes, and that's who they are. These people are like that. Like who are these people again? You get a little list. So moving on to Min or Minden. So Minden is always used with the word no, while Min is used in all the situations. But there's one important exception. Min no. Oh. I'm getting a call. Let me pause this. Alright, it looks like it's good to go. I forget where I was. Min. Yeah, oh, the exception. Minno is going to mean what happened, whereas Mindinno means what is it. So this is kind of the exception where min is used with no, and whereas Mindin will always be used with no. So I think that's basically what this says. Yihin Mindin no. So, you know, what is this? Min tefelegalle, what do you want? Minaya, what do you see? Min sera taukalle, like what type of job do you do? Yeah, okay. In addition to the regular form min note, the form minimin just indicate that they're supposed to be including more than one thing when you ask the question. Yeah, so this is like when you're asking about I guess multiple things at once. And apparently later on it'll mention that man and min can be used with suffix pronouns. You'll see that. And I think these are meant to invite overall enumerated responses, so like a list of things. So like min chin, amet alle, like what did you bring me? Min bellu, like what did they eat? It erepeze la yallu. Okay, I don't really understand this one. Negoroch minim, min nacho, like what is on the table? Like what are all the things on the table? What objects are on the table? Interesting. Min einet, so what type of things? Oh, Magnet Mesafoch. So, what type of books? Mambet Feligalis. So, what type of books do you like to read? What kind of books? Okay. Min Einet at Giltgeza. What type of vegetables did you buy? Okay. Again, you can be used with prefixes, and I think those are normally pretty. Lemon met. Why did he come? Lemon. Right. Interesting. Lemon is here, and that means why. Suleiman, like about what did he come? Like what did he come for? And the min, like how, I'm guessing this is supposed to be how did you spend your week? How did you spend the week? Kamin yatasera, no. Oh, this is supposed to be what is it made of? This is, I think, a really important like sentence. Like maybe I'll even try and like, where is it? 'Cause I think it's just so cool. Like this is how you say like what is it made of? Because it's not like from what yatasera, no, like from what is it made? Okay, yeah, I guess it can make sense for how it would be translated. Ben Minmet, how did you arrive here? Like, what did you use to come here? Eminat dere, this one I don't really get. Where did you spend the night? Okay. Kamin befitone, so what was before him? Like before, oh, before it. Like what happened? What before? What did it happen? Okay, that's actually a good one to probably memorize. And then Kamin bohalahone, like what happened after? I'm guessing after what did it happen? Iski and dere, so up to this day, is he like is that supposed to be like you will up till a certain day you'll wait here up to what day are you going to stay here, right? It's a question. Anyway, yeah. They can be used with verb suffix pronouns or noun suffix pronouns, excuse me. So manenat chuhu lemahid yefelegal. So you all where to go. You all like which one of you wants to go? Okay. So which of you all okay, interesting. Hmm. Let's try that one. Minhin amame. So like what part of you, because this H means it's like you male ownership, and then this is direct object, and then amame is like it hurts you, pain you. So what part of you hurts? What part of your body hurts? Yihim mene, no, like this is mine. Oh, what part of my body is this? This, what is, oh right, what is, yeah, interesting. Okay, those are kind of tough. I wish I had more examples, so maybe I'll do a follow-up video explaining that more. Especially this one, that's tough. Yet, I kind of skipped over this one because it's mostly self-explanatory. Kiyat metale is from where, like, you will go, but yet what, so like, through what did he exit? This was one that I thought was a pretty worth example, like going through in particular. But yet what like through what door did he exit? Otherwise, the rest I think are pretty self-explanatory. Yet to now, maninyam. These kind of mean which. So yet to usually refers only to things, but yetanyam or maninyam can refer to either things or people. And again, the word means like which or which one for these two. And then unfortunately it can be used with prefixes. Yeah, which is how you get all these like le, wede, sele type things. Yetun mekina geza. So again, this is yetu, so it's referring to which, and it's talking about like a thing. So which card did you mail buy? Which card did you buy? Yetun tefeligalla. Which one do you like? Which one do you want? Or yeah, want, right? Because yeah. Le yetanyao. So which one? Astamari. So this is you're talking about people, so you can use yetanyao or mananyao. Negerek, so which teacher did you tell? Which teacher did you tell it to? Wede yetanya kifil, so toward which room did you enter? Which room did you enter? Interesting. Sele yetanya, so about which lij child? Tenegedan, like they talked about which kid. What child did they speak about? This one's kind of confusing because I think it should be Yeneguru. Past tense of they. It would be Tenegagaru. If it was like you all, I think it had the achu ending if I remember correctly. Yetinyawen, autobus tiyazalle. So which autobus are you going to take? Um, or like to have in a way. Ka yetinyaw misaf ambebe. So which book will you read? Let me see if any of these are like. Yetinyaw babur metachu. From which train will you arrive? Oh, here we go. An Iski one. Iski yetinyaw tabia. So up to which station? And then Deres is part of the Iski, right? So up to which station did you all go? Which station did you get to? Maybe you can just head out to if you're talking politely to someone. Yetinyaw Beetwurst Koya. So in which house, like, are you staying? What did you stay? Yeah, I think I'll leave that. So that's like Yetinyaw and Maninyaw, but okay, interesting. Maninyaw is here. Maninyawim is here. Interesting. Yeah, Maninyawim means like each or everyone, and Maninyachu means each or everyone also. When either one of these words I think is put in front of an indefinite pronoun or noun, it means every. And then when it's put in front of an adjective, it means every, like, of this adjective, whatever type thing. So I think it's important to note that this and this are very similar words. I guess it's literally just this word with an IM is the difference, and then instead of meaning which one, it means every whatever. And that might also be true. Let me double check. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. Okay. I guess coming down here maybe? Okay. Maninyawim. Interesting. Anyway, I don't want to overthink it. So scrolling to here. Interchangeably, yep, every each one, right? Okay. So Maninyam Seretenya. So every worker, so how to translate that? Serawin, Mesarat Alebet, they have to do their work, so every employee must do his work. Maninyam Bigize, so every this one's supposed to be everyone, because Bigize is like, I guess on time is how that's translated. Like everyone on time meant at Alebet, like to come like they have to. Everyone must come on time. If it's the direct object form of these words, you put an in right before the im. So maninyawinim negermite. So this means like this final word is sort of going to be affecting this one. I guess is how. I mean, explaining what a direct object is kind of difficult for me, as you can probably notice. But so maninya neger. So like everything to see. Yes, feligacho, like you all need to see everything. You all must see everything. Okay, I was close in my translation. Manech awinem mekebel yas chegeral. So to accept. So this is supposed to be everyone, I'm guessing, right? Because it's not prefixed to any particular noun or adjective. Mekbel is to accept, and it is difficult to accept everyone. It is difficult to accept everyone or everything. Interesting. I'm going to leave a note for myself. Without a noun or adjective, I think it means everyone. Yeah, let's go with that. And then, of course, it can be with prefixes like all these other annoying ones. Tamari, so like all the students asked I think this is to explain, like, and this is like the present perfect conjugation. So for all the students, I explained it to each student. Selem menyahim soyo lemenager alfelegam. Because of everyone. It's either because of everyone or about everyone. Because of all the people to discuss. I don't want to speak about every person. Oh, about every person I don't want to speak. Interesting. So it literally is like, okay. I have to review the select, because it can be about or because, and I think because this is, I think it's probably because it's with a noun type of thing. of everyone. It's supposed to be about everyone to discuss. I don't want to. Interesting. Manim is anyone or anybody or nobody or nothing. Yeah, I think my explanation is a little bit. So these are used with the negative form of verbs basically every single time. Maninyam is for the direct object, and minam doesn't have a direct object form. I tried to highlight here. Maninyam is for relation to people, from what I can understand, and minam is related to objects, and it will basically mean like nothing or like any like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's supposed to be negative. It says anything, but it's supposed to be like anything in a sort of negative sense, so that it ultimately ends up meaning the same thing as nothing. Same idea with manim. So maybe with examples that'll make more sense. So manim almeta. So manim again is related to people, so we know like nobody came. Manim al negere. Oh, and of course the negative form verb forms can either be I guess like negative perfective or future or imperfective negative. So nobody came. Al negerenem. So nobody told me. Again, manim is referring to people. Lem manim soyo inditeneger alfelig. So I don't want. I don't want. I don't want anybody. I don't want to tell it to anybody, or I don't want you to tell it to anybody. Okay, this word is difficult for me. Minim. So this will be talking about people. So I don't see anything. I didn't see anything. It is nothing. It doesn't matter. Minim idle. Yeah, this is how you say like it's chill. A lot of the times like it doesn't matter. It's all good. But esse was the minim yellem. So this is supposed to be pocket, I think. So in my pocket, minim, nothing. And there's nothing. There's nothing in my pocket. Meow's kind of saying there's a direct object version as well. So what I said here, so a little bit about order from the book. But this is just kind of, I thought it made more sense to me to kind of group it. Mandinyam alayum, I didn't see anybody. Mandinyam alayum, I didn't see anybody. So again, this is like the person we're talking about is the object of this verb of saying like, I did not see anybody. This is like, again how you can say anybody, but it kind of has like a negative. Sorry, actually go up to mandin, anyone, and it kind of has like a negative conjugation. So I think we're coming into the last thing. Yep, minam with the prefix inde. So inde minam means no matter, somehow, by all means, anyhow, and it's usually it is. Let me not say usually. It is sometimes combined with the gerund forms of malet or mahon, which I think malet is an irregular, is what I mentioned before, and hona kind of follows this thing. Is meant to indicate the completion of something despite whatever potential obstacles were present. And my hint is to literally just, if you see ende minim, just translate it as somehow blank happened. So coming here, in demenderese, he arrived somehow. In dementegenau, so like somehow they met somehow, they met anyhow, right? In demenbillo, so this is with the gerund form of malet, which is an irregular, and billo is for like the he, him, or it conjugation. So somehow he oh my gosh, I don't know what I did there. Now in like the exam, alefa he passed, so somehow he passed exam. He passed exam by using every resource. You know, I get that it's trying to say like by all means, anyhow, under any circumstances. I think my little just cheat of somehow blank happened is great for functional. If you really want to be super professional and perfect, then maybe you can figure out how to like determine the specific context definition. Anyway, and Demenbillen, again related to Malet, and this is for we, Addis Ababa and Iralin, so somehow we will go to Addis Ababa, we'll go to under any circumstances. And Demenbeyi, so this I think is for I, right, and it's a form of Malet. Timeritin Echeresalo, like somehow I'll finish school, no matter what, I'll complete my education. And Demenhone, so this is for the Mahone gerund form, and I think this is related to me, so somehow myself, Ederesalo, I will arrive somehow. No matter what, I will reach my destination. Okay, yeah, somehow I will arrive. In Demenhona, so this is Mahone, and A is like her, so we know we're talking about some sort of female conjugation. Iddawan is supposed to be debt, if I remember correctly. And Kafelich is she paid, so somehow she paid off her debt. She paid her debt despite everything. So actually ended up being a really important section. with a lot of important words. So yeah, I hope this breakdown was ultimately helpful.